Welcome back, Officers Republic. It's your course on Honorable Police Chief APGAINS. Before we talk about today's video and the pills and how they're hard to swallow, I said I might either do the race stream tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm probably going to do it around 10 a.m. Pacific time, so 1 p.m. Eastern and whatever that is for Europeans, because we measure shit in football fields. Go fuck yourself. Hard pills to swallow for early to mid-game players. Oh, look, ships. Ships, I guess, would be a hard pill to swallow, but they're not exactly what we're talking about here. Occasionally, we have to do things that we don't want to do. I'm not talking about being a good guildmate, because you should absolutely never be a good guildmate. Occasionally, I mean mods. Mods are obviously my absolute strong suit. Yeah, make sure to try really hard mods. They really help. But what I mean is occasionally we come into a point where we can get data cruns that give us 30 to 70% defense at low levels. And I know the data cruns suck and they're useless and I hate them just as much as you. I hated them months before they even were in the game or even announced. That's how long I have been hating them. But with being able to sim Sector 1 of Conquest, I have been recommending to patrons and everyone who will listen, just bite the bullet. If you finish Conquest, like I probably eventually finish Conquest at some point, just sim a bunch of this early node to get the, to get a bunch of datacrons, and then just do a bunch of the little boys and just get them as many defense as possible. And if you don't have defense, like maybe keep them to use them, but realistically, you can probably just sell them. And do not underestimate how fucking annoying it is in the early to mid game, even if your players are higher GP than you, to have like insert whatever your defensive team is, but with 70% extra defense. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot. And if you can get characters who are all R3 or R5 to have higher level datacrons with hundreds of defense, like trust me, it gets really fucking annoying. But like the classic example I always give is gas. Gas is really good, and my gas is not really good and very not amazingly modded, but just with a little bit of extra defense from the previous sets, the hold percentage on my gas went up quite dramatically. I'm talking went from like a 25% hold percentage to went to like a 60% hold percentage, and the average GP of my opponents definitely skyrocketed as well, so it wasn't like I was facing easier opponents. It's just a fact that some characters have massive advantages when they have extra defense. And if you go into a counter thinking that you're going to do this, and, you know, I clocked my CLS so I can usually stun Rex and kill 5s pretty quickly after dropping Skywalker and get rid of them, and then he stands up and there's just one left and you do, you know what I'm saying? And then you go through your rotation or you go through your progressions and you haven't done the things that you think you can do, or another character. Obviously defense over here is really nice. Mandalorian's actually surprisingly well for defense. Radis as well, because this is kind of like a fuck you team. Huge potential here. Obviously Bush should not be here. This should be replaced with Vandor. I don't know why Bush is here. Well, I guess this is my actual GAC team, so I don't have Vandor unlocked, so that's why he's there. But characters, where is this motherfucker? Where is this motherfucker? Oh, here he is. Dude, if you can steeze out Starkiller, and I know a lot of you just bought Starkiller and a lot of you just have Starkiller, like, I'd say the most slept on early to mid game defensive team is like across the board Relic 3 to Relic 5 Starkillers with a fuck ton of defense. Dude, it's so freaking annoying to face. And if you're going up against opponents and they're having a pretty easy time cleaning through you, and you maybe need to flex some extra stuff from defense to offense to get through them, move Starkiller back over on defense, grind out as much as you don't want to do it, grind out a crazy defense mod, put it on your Starkiller team, like maybe fork out to like me, I should probably take Palp to Relic 1 or Relic 3. Well, I gotta take him to 7 for Starkiller, I think. I'm not 100% sure. And then slap that defense datacron and oh my god, it's unbelievably beautiful. Okay, life is fucking me in the butt right now, so I have to go. Bye-bye.